20 went till a million out. Got like in the Kango and a new Cadillac with an all-go hammer. Long as I remember out of Atlanta, I can give a about a dog. Cause I'm used to getting things from a text, so I count on setting numbers in the hood. Do what I say, do. Tell me to break bread, a fake dead, a bit to hate that. 50 million a year, that make that middle. You vote for Trump, you see me outside, well, you know what's up. I ain't hearing no peace talk, ain't funny, no hee-haw.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden Night.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, we get the season started with an AFC East tilt right off the bat between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. Ryan Tannehill will be orchestrating the offense, the top 10 pick back in 2012.
A terrific athlete, started at wide receiver before becoming the starting quarterback at Texas A&M, and also took his studies pretty seriously as well. He was a biology major at Texas A&M, planned to become an orthopedic surgeon, but being the 8th pick in the NFL draft, that paid just a little bit better.
They go play action here on first down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. A good pickup there at 22. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
No basketball training camp starting that week.
Tannehill on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And here now a look at the Dolphins' offensive unit.
One of the things I've always enjoyed about watching Kenny Stills play is his passion for the game. You can tell he absolutely loves being out there. He has a ball when he's out on the football field. But the other thing, he can fool you. He looks like a slot receiver, but runs great routes from the outside and creates big plays downfield.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they, a dime?
Good defense and
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Patriots take over. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They'll have the speedy Tyrod Taylor calling the shots, the former Virginia Tech Hokie.
His athleticism in college was never in question. In fact, many NFL scouts thought he might be better suited to play receiver, but always believed in himself, always wanted to be a quarterback, and continues to prove his worth at that position in the NFL.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. He was a 2nd-round pick. Many scouts thought he could have gone higher than that.
And I was one of them. Even though I don't scout for any particular team, I had a first-round grade on him. And frankly, I'm surprised he lasted to the second round. They got a steal with this player.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well.
They said my team needed an infusion of youth, and my draft helped me out.
And let's give you a look here at the New England offense.
Well, we all know that Rob Gronkowski is one of the premier tight ends in the NFL, but what makes him that way is the size. We see that. The ability to run. He's faster than a lot of wide receivers. The agility. He's almost like a power forward in basketball. And
he rifles one that's intercepted.
Damn, you're too slow. That's why they picked Minkah Fitzpatrick. Oh, Lord. Minkah. Good shit.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away.
That's my bad.
To the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. It gets intercepted.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. And quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
Dante Hightower is a prototypical run-stuffing inside linebacker who has the ability to go to the edge and rush the passer, and there's no better example than when he had the strip sack against Matt Ryan in Super Bowl 51.
Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam. You got to make that throw.
That play, oh my God.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. Under pressure, he's going to go down.
Oh, right at the 3. Yes, sir. Good hunt.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he's going to go down again. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this
Well, they fighting again. I threw a pick on mine.
He sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of...
Let's go.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Call it a 48-yard 0-0
here.
Though, on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out come the Patriots. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dante Fowler in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Taylor to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time, and it's 3rd down. And a look at the starters for the Miami defense.
One of the more underrated yet valuable positions in the NFL is safety, and Rashad Jones epitomizes what you're looking for. A guy who can drop down into the box in the run game and tackle those bigger, stronger running backs. He can also cover people, whether it's tight ends or bigger slot guys, and that gives him the ability to stay on the field every down and make big plays.
Coming.
To throw is Taylor.
No, we coming.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get
Finally got a completion. God damn. 3rd down.
And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Taylor to throw on second down. And a dump off to White. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end. But running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Taylor now to throw on third down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. Occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So 1 quarter in the books on NFL kickoff weekend. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Taylor. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Play action. Now Taylor. And the tip there altered
Taylor
flight
threw the ball 30 yards in front of Gronk, almost threw an interception.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The defense.
Fuck, man, that nigga wide open.
4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock the helmet away and bring up second down.
Fucking idiot.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's
I could put a Rick out here and let him do that.
They'll run with White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Really?
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
I'm tempted to field goal.
Good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
3-0 my way.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle.
That nigga beat you. Really? He put you all the way in the fucking backfield.
Don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm going why they said that. I have no idea.
And now Ryan Tannehill becomes a focus of our players' spotlight.
That ain't
maybe
good.
he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it.
Depending on what side of the ball you're on.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Damn, that was a dumbass throw.
They'll start on the ground with Balazs. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, A lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Got to get a field goal out of this. Or I might fuck around and get a turnover back. Keep on bullshit.
They run it with Melange. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Dante Hightower on the stop.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They got Charm right there playing the flex spot.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And it's caught by Parker. And he will take
He just took a slant to the house.
Touchdown. Devontae Parker, 62 yards.
62
and the
yards.
Dolphins are in for 6.
You go.
And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Trevor Williams with a pick. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out,
My offense ain't doing shit.
That maybe there's going to be some
Defense
pressure
bad to
coming
keep
at
me
you.
in the
You
game.
change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability and a sack resulted.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
To throw is Tannehill. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Tyrod Taylor now gears up to lead his offense again. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receiver.
I finally got the ball to grow.
You mentioned those 2 picks and no touchdown passes yet either. Now Taylor on first down.
Oh, my God.
Open receiver complete. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. And that one results in 35 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now it's Taylor. And this is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Can't get no worse in that first half. Regroup.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
And I still got 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
In the first half.
I was just going to say, rip that shit out. But I got a minute 33 left in the second.
Oh, okay.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Yeah.
To the right side, and he's got Edelman.
Oh, Lord, he got hurt. Lord help me. Get up. Don't roll like that. That look like a collarbone.
Slow to get up. Hate to see this.
Oh, Lord, he said week 1. Week 1 of the season. That ain't good. He said it like that.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Oh, yeah, he missed the throw. Held to a field.
Taylor. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
I just need him to get a catch.
Backwards on this one.
All right, Grant. It's up to you.
It'll be a loss of a yard.
1st and goal. 3 straight incompletion. Why would
never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield and you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized.
122, 3 times out.
And you caused a lost yardage.
Face mask, man.
Good and look great in film.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3.
Oh, it's a bruise.
But now it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Taylor to throw. And this is complete. It's out.
Touchdown. Ooh, he got a touchdown. I should have threw it the fucking wrong way.
Dwayne Allen from 4 yards out. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
10-9. I mean 10-7 my way. 57 seconds left in the half.
It's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown.
You're looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Danny Amendola on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now,
man, come on, man.
What he's
doing holding on to the ball.
Trying to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point.
I need some fucking turnovers. Defense, we just getting people off the field. I need a turnover.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Over the middle, it's Amendola. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Hit that fool.
Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long.
14-17.
Balaj. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Patriots will take their third and final timeout.
I mean, Earl Thomas, the last nigga that was back there. He made the tackle.
He's been terrific so far. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to pick. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's go to halftime. Fuck that. Let's get a run in there.
And it's second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a
pick that out. Oh!
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now White. And a short pick up here as he'll get up to about the 22-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8.
Pick that off. I knew it. I knew it.
Halftime.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
Run the ball, man. We tripping.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because
they let my tight end get loose. Straight up the seam with 32 seconds left for the half. Oh, my goodness.
But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up.
That's my rookie.
Change your tendencies.
Florida State. I salute you too.
With some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there. And
missed the hell out of me, goddamn. I had to get rid of the ball quick as fuck.
They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a will-pitch game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Okay, no wonder here is effective. They ain't going to
They keep it on the ground. White again.
They hit my receiver on the flat.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
They're trying to show they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Incomplete.
That bullshit right there. I call bullshit.
Sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. To throw is Taylor. Throwing again. Taylor.
Oh, Lord.
And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Really?
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. I'm just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Tannehill got tired. He completed the ball on our dumb ass.
It's 4th down.
That thing got down 6 to 9 for 111 yards on the touchdown.
If you don't have a guy
who can throw the ball, 10 to 7 my way.
Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Hell no.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Damn, still a man.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ball up, ball down. Nope. You let him knock it out your hand.
I hate that shit.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's complete. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
You okay? You okay? Damn, man, I can't keep letting these niggas get hit like this.
Was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. New England on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. He'll get this in the hands of Braxton Berrios. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go, bud.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, If you're right, we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. But you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the...
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
That's the second sack
of the game. The best defensive ends.
5 seconds left in the
guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them. What moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been
they about to kick a field goal to make it 10-10.
Very highly contested. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
What is go?
And Bullock will put this one through. And the Dolphins have tied things up here in the 4th.
10-10.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Moncrief brings it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really, from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now a toss play. This is White. And he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get only 2 there in 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Charles Harris able to get him for a loss of about 3.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I hit it.
And the kick by Gonzalez, he is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've got fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that. Devontae Parker.
They just cheated me. They got a touchdown, got the lead.
Touchdown.
Devontae Parker just called another 75-yard pass. He broke out a tackle by Earl Thomas.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the fourth.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
So the Patriots coming out now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Steps away. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
On the move to his left. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds just a yard or two shy of the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, my God, really?
Picked off at the 24. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
I just threw a pick with a minute 57 left. I got to use all 3 of my timeouts here.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run here with Balaj. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. The Dolphins on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now Balaj. And he'll get it a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Hawk now as they're forced to kick for the sixth time today.
43. And they kicked it down to
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync because early in the game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets, and you might not block them quite the way you want to. But as you start to get into a groove and you figure out what they're doing, now it all comes together, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play there on third down for the Pats. 45 yards.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another first down. And the spike will come with 34 seconds to go.
33 seconds left. I'm on their 7-yard line, 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. His pass caught with the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
The 1-yard line.
Tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Back to throw.
Oh, I threw it to my running back out the backfield. Got it.
He's in. Touchdown,
Woo.
Patriots. James White with time running out. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
20 to 17, 14 seconds left.
Guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. They'll look to throw.
Damn, that nigga done came out.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Nigga, I thought he was asleep.
And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now it's Tannehill. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
You want to play a #1 game in?
Yeah.
One last throw here for Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had to fly over the big American flag out there before the